Roblox has some of the biggest games in the world that have garnered tens of millions of players, and today I decided that I will be setting out on a mission to find the very best one. The only problem is that there are a lot of games, which is exactly why I decided to create a tier list to rank each game based off how good I think it is. And yes, this does mean I have to play games for hours on end, and trust me, it wasn't fun. But luckily, the first game wasn't quite like that. Welcome to Deepwoken. Now, Deepwoken is the smallest game on this list with only 62,000 peak players, which is nothing compared to some of the games I'll be playing later on. In this game, not only do you explore the world and complete quests, but you can also fight other players, which is what ended up happening to me almost instantly. Oh, I'm out! Wait, I'm dead? Am I dead? I just got knocked out in 10 seconds of being here. Alright, I'm alive. I'm alive. No, he's chasing me! Why is he chasing me, bro? Leave me alone! Now, I was already off to a rough start. Thankfully, though, this game is actually known to be quite hard, and there's only a few games on this list that will reach this level again. So before things get even more chaotic, let me break down the rules for this tier list. There are 6 tiers, S being amazing, F being utterly horrible, and I'm giving myself 3 hours to play each game and then rate them fairly. And as of right now, this game is in A tier, because for the first 2 hours, I had no clue what to do. But during the last hour, I did get a glimpse of how the game actually works and kind of started having fun. I don't think there's a boat over there, but just leave that alone for now. I think I'm lost, bro. Okay, I think we made it here. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I need to head to the other island. So let's just go already. Steer. I'm a pirate, baby! Like, what is going on, bro? I don't know what's going on, but I want in on the action, bro. You're dead, buddy. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Anyways, this game is going straight into B tier. Now let's see if one of the hardest games will be better than what we just played. Tower of Hell. It's basically just a really tall tower that makes you insanely angry. No! Ah! Come! Whoa! I'm almost there. What? No! Now, if you haven't realized by now, my goal is to make it to the top of the tower. And normally, you would think something that simple would be easy. I give up, 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 I give up. 3 hours, and I didn't make it to the top once. Sorry, I'm so sorry. This is this is so annoying. There's far more rage-inducing games later on, but this one definitely made me pretty angry. I'll give it a B tier. We are officially only 2 games away from one of Roblox's biggest games. I'm pretty excited for that, yeah. These 2 games are Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Shenanigans. Both of these games have been blowing up recently, with Jujutsu Shenanigans even peaking at over 600,000 concurrent players. And with a game this popular, you would think I would have some fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't do this. Yeah, we had run into our first problem of this challenge. You see, while for you it's only been a couple of minutes, for me it's already been 12 hours of trying to find the best game. And with my patience running thin, things were not looking good. Yeah, both of these games are going straight into C tier. That was until I opened Blox Fruits. Is this about to be just another trashy anime game, bro? Now, Blox Fruits used to hold the record for Roblox's most popular game, hitting a peak player count of over 24 million players at a single time. If anything at all had a chance of taking the crown of Roblox's best game, it would be Blox Fruits. Ho ho ho. Maybe this game isn't that bad. Bam, buddy. Level 5. After just an hour of playing this game, I was already hooked. And all for one reason. Blox Fruits. Rocket Fruit. Grants explosive movement abilities allowing quick travel and attacks. $5,000. Yeah, we're pretty broke. You see, these fruits grant special abilities to anyone who eats them, and it's the whole reason this game is popular. Oh, and to make things even better, the best way to get these fruits is by gambling. Come on, come on, come on. I can't gamble until I'm level 50, bro. I guess it's time to grind. Another one in the wild. I just bought one, bro. Watch this. Ready, ready, ready? Oh, shoot. I then spent the majority of my time leveling up all the way to level 50. Oh, wait. Level 49. Dang. Bam! Level 50 right there, baby. Please. Oh! No way! Freak, man. And the timer is up. Compared to those other anime games, this game is going straight into S tier. There is so much more that I didn't get to show you, but for now, Blox Fruits is the current holder of what I consider Roblox's best game. Now let's see if the next game will have any chance of outperforming this. Adopt Me. This is an incredibly old but popular game, and although I usually don't play these type of games, the popularity that this game has definitely got me a little bit interested. There was just one tiny problem I had. I don't know how to play this game. Now, I feel like this is a good time to tell you that I'm new to Roblox, which is also why I'm doing all this. So if you have any recommendations, feel free to comment down below, and also make sure to subscribe. What is going on, dude? So what I'm getting from this so far is that this is like taking care of a child. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, now before I was rudely interrupted, I was trying to say that this game is simply about upgrading your pets and houses and getting more pets in general. But as good as the game was, it wasn't really for me. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not playing 3 hours of this. You know, I get why it's popular, maybe among the girls, but I don't think this is my type of game. So for the first time, we're gonna actually end it early here. Since that wasn't a bad game, I'll give it C tier. The next game, however, was a lot more interesting. The Strongest Battlegrounds. This game peaked at 1.4 million players at a single time, and much like Jujutsu Shenanigans, it's a fighting anime game. Just a bit more chaotic though. Come on, let's go. Oh, shoot. Oh. Up we go, head first, baby. Oh, shoot. Now, the point of this game is to fight. Yeah, I couldn't really tell you what it is, but it is fun, with different heroes to choose from that all have different skill sets. And the funnest part of it all are the ultimates. And well, I'll just show you what they do. Oh, crap. What is that, dude? I don't think that was me, guys. Oh, frick.
Morns then continued to get his butt kicked, but made sure to use this as a learning experience.
Yeah, you get the point. This game was cool. That gets an A tier. We are officially halfway through the list. And just to remind you, the crown of Roblox's best game is still up for grabs. And with so many huge titles still left to play, I have no idea who's going to take it. Every game from this point on has an actual shot of claiming the #1 spot, including the next game, Forsaken. Now, Forsaken is a horror game where there is one killer and 8 survivors. The killer's job is to chase down the 8 survivors and kill them, while the survivor's job are to, well, survive. This is the first spooky game I have on this list, and I put it in here strictly because I wanted to try a game from every genre. And to be honest, it was a pretty good game. Boy, this guy's dead. 20? Ooh. This guy's dead. Dead! Come on! Is he dead? Oh, shoot. Dead! Come on! First kill, baby! I've made it in 10 seconds. Come here! No! No, bro. Now, I did end up playing more rounds as both a killer and a survivor, and overall, I think this game is pretty cool. I'll give it a B tier. Unfortunately, though, it's not as good as this next game, 99 Nights in the Forest. This game is one of the most popular games, hitting a peak player count of over 14 million players. The goal of this game is to survive as many nights as possible. You do that by restocking this fire here. Bam! Level up, baby. And rescuing these little kids. The only problem is that there's a monster that comes out at nighttime. And trust me, this monster would become a huge problem later on. But for now, I just needed to explore. Alright, my goal is to rescue these small children, but I need to prepare myself because they're guarded by wolves that will instantly kill me if they see me. And I don't really want to be dead, so let's grind. Oh, shoot. That way we go. That was pretty easy work, eh? And for the final key, unlocking the door. Oh, and there he is. Okay, I found the little kid. I just have to put him in my sack, and there we go. Now, I ended up getting all the way to day 19, and I can't lie, this game was really good. This will be the second game to get an A tier. Now, from this point on, we're entering the heavy hitters. The next few games are some of the biggest Roblox has ever seen, pulling in millions of players and dominating the platform for years. But before we get to that, we have to go through the garbage. Do I just stand here? Welcome to Slime RNG, the first and only slop game on this list. For some odd reason, this game randomly blew up to over 1 million peak players, which is the only reason it's here. Like, what am I playing right now? This is just slop. Yeah, the premise of this game is that you roll slimes that fight other slimes, and that's basically it. This game is our first ever D tier, but that's okay, because these next few games are some of the best I've ever played. Starting with Fisch, the popular fishing game that hit a peak player count of over 2.7 million players. I am in you, Fisch. This is actually really peaceful. Now, the premise of this game is pretty simple. You catch fish. Nice. You sell them for money. Okay. And then you buy new rods, which will then catch even better fish. Overall, this game was pretty well made, but it wasn't quite enough to take the title of Roblox's best game. I'm giving it a B tier. Luckily, the next game on the list was about to raise the bar. Welcome to Steal a Brain Rot. It's finally time for Roblox's most popular game. With the peak player count of over 25 million players at a single time, Steal a Brain Rot is Roblox's prized possession, and I'm here to see how good it really is. Okay, I have $100 and a dream. Nubini Pixanini. Whoa, back away. Now, if you don't already know, this game is about buying brain rots that will make you a ton of cash. The only problem is that people can steal your brain rots, which is why you have the stick in your hand to swat them away. And let me just tell you right now, it ends up getting a little bit crazy. I'm stealing this. This is mine. Woo! I'm still pretty broke. I need more money. I'm stealing this, guys. You see, and that's just how it's done. The goal of this game is to get really rare brain rots and get as much money as you can to buy those brain rots. And right now, this doesn't look so good. So give me a second and I'll be right back. You know, we got some pretty good stuff and we're at over $1.5 million now. So let's just sell all these old ones I have. Let's buy something actually good, yeah? Why don't we get this? Let's get this. We can get this too. This game was a lot better than I thought it would be. And after upgrading my base to store more brain rots, it was now time for the final rating. This game is going in S tier, which means we've officially got our first real contender of the crown of Roblox's best game. But the battle is far from over, because some of the biggest games on the platform are still ahead of us. Like the next game, Rivals. This game is your classic shooter game, but with special guns that allow you to do crazy stuff. Oh, and not to mention, this game's popularity is through the roof, with the peak player count of 1 million players at a single time. It's another win in the bag. I actually played this game before, and I found it pretty fun back then too, so this gets an A tier. The next game, however, was a lot more unique. Welcome to The Forge. Hoots, hoots, hoots. Now, if it isn't already obvious, this game is about mining ores and forging weapons, something that I've never seen before. And to be honest, I thought this was gonna be boring, but it really wasn't. Alright, let's forge our first weapon. Mushroom Knight, 2 silver, forge. Helmet, great helmet. Okay, that's not bad. This game is still in beta, but despite that, it managed to hit a peak player count of 1 million players. And for good reason. This game has a storyline, cool weapons, and overall just a good vibe, which is why this game gets a B tier. Unfortunately, this game was brand new and didn't have time to actually develop. Unlike the next game, Murder Mystery. This game is one of the oldest games on Roblox with a peak player count of 700,000 players. And I'm here to find out how this game is still alive and whether or not it deserves the title of Roblox's best game. The game is pretty simple. At the start of every round, there will be one murderer. His goal is to not only slay civilians, but stay hidden from the sheriff who can kill him with his pistol. No! And luckily enough, the very next round, I got sheriff. Okay, I got sheriff. Okay, I just need to watch out for the murderer. Oh, this... Nah, she's trying to do something. Oh! Bam! Come on. Okay, let's be sneaky. Let's... you're dead too? What the... She just threw me across she's a cheater. Now, I had a lot of fun while playing this game, and I can now see why this game is so popular. This game is going straight into A tier, which means we're officially on our last and final game. This is the second most popular Roblox game in the world, and has a peak player count of 22 million players. And it's none other than Grow a Garden. Yeah, I never thought I would play this game. Now, at first, I thought this game was gonna be really bad. After all, how fun can gardening really be? But little did I know that very soon I would be proven wrong. But anyways, for now, we have to plant our first seed. I just planted my first plant. Collect. Alright, how much will you give me? 19 cents. Okay, well, we're gonna be here a long time. Now, the goal of the game is pretty simple. You sell your plants for money, then use that money to buy even bigger, cooler looking plants. But there's just one small problem. This takes forever, because after over 30 minutes of playing, this is what my garden looked like. Yeah, my hopes for this game were getting extremely low. Okay, I only have 30 minutes left, and I can't really lie. There's no way this game is getting anything above a B tier. Yeah, that's how bad things were looking. But then right when I was about to give up, this guy showed up. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, what, this guy just came up to me and gave me this. What is this?
Hey, you want 1 billion?
Sure.
What is this guy doing? What is happening right now? Confirm. Oh my, this guy is insane. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what you guys are, but I'll just put you guys down.
Want 10 billion or 5 billion?
Whatever you think.
What do you give? You'll give me $25 billion. I have 26 billion dollars, bro. Now, after this insane encounter, he continued to teach me how to play the game, from what plants to buy to what to spend my money on. But eventually he had to leave, and with that, my time had also come to an end. So before, my garden looked like this, and now it looks like this. Nah, I'm just kidding, that's not mine. It looks like this. I know it's not the greatest, but for the time I had, it looks pretty good. I had an amazing time. So this is going to be the third game to get an S tier. But this still leaves the question, what do I consider Roblox's best game? And my answer is Blox Fruits. This simply felt like the most established game with an actual storyline and cool things to do. And if you're interested in seeing me play more games like this, then make sure to subscribe.